I'm going to be leaning out of frame a lot because you don't understand, like right below the edge of the frame is stuff. There's all of the stuff is right here with us. You can almost hear it. So. Hi, welcome to Wild Caught Vintage. My name is Randy. I'm the owner of Rockabilly Raven Vintage on Etsy. And if you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today we have an epic clothing, housewares, book, vintage, everything haul from a local church rummage sale in my hometown. I have a box, a huge bag, another huge bag, and a stack of amazing finds to share with you today. And I am gonna start with my favorite thing that I got, which is this blue Susan Bristol 1980s does 1940s embroidered sweater. What I love about it is it's long enough to go all the way to my wrists. Doesn't happen often, so I was very excited to find it. All of the clothes were predominantly $1 a piece unless they were marked. I've got a couple of like big ticket items that you'll see a price on. But in general, I took $60 in cash in my pocket to this rummage sale, thinking I had definitely brought way too much money to the party, and I ended up with a grand total spent of $61.25. Thank goodness I have a coin purse. In two trips to this rummage sale. I actually came home, got more bags, went back with my son and bought him some awesome vintage clothes too. So it was a pretty stellar trip. So like I said, start with fantastic 1980s does 1940s sweater. I also got some of the pieces. I'm gonna go quick because you guys don't need to see all of my crazy, but I got 2 pairs of wool, 1 pair of gloves, pair of mittens. Those are for here on the Rockabilly Ranch. Found a little more modern 100% wool. Depending on what part of the country you're from, it's a toboggan, it's a cap. We're just gonna call it a toboggan because that's what people call it around here. What was cool about it is even though I got it for myself for the winter, it's actually vintage and is 100% wool. So pretty fantastic. Also got the cutest little Scottish golfer's beret. I'm not going to end up keeping this one, and I don't think I have any clips of modeling it, but I thought that the little edge on it was super cute, and you know, since I already got a beret thing going on, thought it was pretty cool. So really loved those little couple pieces. So next I'm going to show you guys all of the handbags. I got several really good pieces. I got 4 total when it comes to handbags or purses. To start with, I got this absolutely killer 1970s purse. As you can see, it has this fantastic emblem on it. I'm going to butcher this name because I am from poor white Appalachian America. But it is a very famous designer who has beautiful, beautiful clothing, and Etienne Agonnier. Probably not, but it's a really beautiful designer. I love finding their pieces because they're really high quality and they're beautiful. The 70s aren't really my thing, but I could totally see myself wearing this bag or using this bag with certain outfits. So awesome find. Just to show you quality wise, beautiful, nice clean bottom on it. The strap, I checked it, was in really good shape. Inside was clean, in good condition. Had a metal zipper. Here is a trick, metal zipper, to knowing if you have a designer piece. 9 times out of 10 on a vintage designer piece, the actual zipper will have the designer's name on it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show this to you guys. Can you see the signature on that? It actually has the designer's signature on the zipper, and that's how I know this isn't a knockoff piece. Not that I've seen a lot of knockoffs, but there are a lot of sort of this oxblood red leather bag from the 70s that was made to look like this designer's work. So I got this phenomenal bag for $2. Stop it. It was wonderful. I love that piece. Next, I got this. Absolutely fantastic 1950s handbag. It is not in 100% perfect condition, but let's take a look at it. Bottom looks good. It's got good little clean feet on it. Has beautiful leather. This is actual leather. This is a canvas fabric, so it's going to be good for summer or maybe even fall. Snap is in good shape. Leather insides, fabulous shape. Wonderful maker's mark. And you might be like, hey Randy, it looks pretty good. What's wrong with it? That's what's wrong with it. Unfortunately, it lost one of its decorative brads and somebody replaced it, but it's on the back. It doesn't detract. I thought it was still a fantastic piece. And it was $2.50. How this was more expensive than the other bag, it doesn't matter. Somebody just didn't know what they had. But great bag. Can't wait to put it up in the store. Next is this. Oh, absolutely beautiful suede clutch. It's a suede clutch. It's from the 70s. It's got a nice metal pull zipper on it. It's got a good little lining. It doesn't have any maker's marks or tags. The stitching and the patchworking as well as the colors are what give it away to me that it is from the 1970s, as well as the metal zipper is a brass metal zipper that has that look and that weight. It's got that patina on it. So this was a beautiful little piece. It is in good shape. Would be a nice little thing to add to the store. 50 cents. Hi, I'm reaching out of frame again. Last in the handbag world is shiny vinyl handbag. It's a brown fall worthy 1950s, 1960s, early 1960s vinyl handbag. It's in beautiful condition. The little scrapes and dings on it are probably from getting thrown in all of the bags and baskets that I ended up bringing home. It's got a good, ooh, that was weird. Good clasp on it. It is in beautiful shape inside. It is lined in genuine leather. Why you would put the leather on the inside and not the outside, nobody asked me, right? But it's a great little vintage bag. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a perfect addition to a fall outfit. So I don't do a lot with earth tones, but it's a great little handbag. I can't wait to add it to the store. All right. I don't know if you heard the bag fall over, but it made me laugh. All right, so now let's move on to jewelry. I got 3 pieces of jewelry. I don't do a lot with jewelry, but I've had a request to show jewelry when I do get it, so here you go. A wonderful little pendant with some cool dangles. Doesn't have a mark on it that I saw. I am going to probably put that one up in the store. It's got a good length on it. I thought it was really nice, sort of a brass colored one. I also got a tassel pendant necklace. Really cute. This one is a Sarah Coventry piece. I thought that the little tassel on it was really pretty. I like the length on it. It's not quite my thing. Either I like my jewelry to look distinctively 1940s or 1950s. Once in a while, I like really big, chunky 1970s looking jewelry. So these pieces aren't it. So they're going to go up in the store. And then also for my beautiful friends who like to do boho, the world's longest little brass pendant that is blank. It's just shiny metal. Thought it was really cool. Got all of those wonderful little pieces for 50 cents a piece. So they will go through the jewelry cleaner and get polished up and thrown up in the store probably a week or two after Thanksgiving. Maybe not that far, maybe a week after Thanksgiving. I really only do jewelry predominantly near the holidays. So next are books. I didn't get a lot of books, but the ones that I did get were really, really cool. So first one was, oh, ring light. There it is. This one, Modern Patchwork. It is from 1972, I think. It's either 1972 or 1970. But just look at all of these colors and all of these illustrations. Aren't they amazing? I like to do quilting and other crafty sewing projects, so I am going to look forward to checking this out and doing some fun things. Show you a couple of patterns. That one happens to be my very favorite quilt block pattern. I have never heard it called a glistening star. This pattern was always referred to as a Lone Star pattern in different books I have ever studied. So that was kind of neat. And then this one, I don't even know. It's just crazy. Isn't it wonderful? I thought that was really, really great. So really fantastic book. All of the books were $5 for $1. So I got that one. I promise I won't go through every single one like that. I got another vintage scrap crafts. Say that 10 times fast. Book. This one is very, very much from like the 80s. Had a couple of good, fun vintage patterns in there. Got a Hungarian cookbook because my heritage is German and Hungarian. And I am going to show you why I got this book. If you are a vintage lover like I am, you will understand. Can you see them? They have all of the adorable illustrations from the 50s and the 60s. All of the ethnic Hungarian clothing and all of the, oh, here we go. Here it is. There it is right there. So really fun little book. I was super excited to get it. The cover kind of threw me off a little bit because I thought it would be very 70s and the inside was decidedly from the 50s. I also got 2 houseplant books and how to cook with zucchini because you need to know how to cook with zucchini. So that was my pile of books. I got them. I think she threw the little zucchini book in for free. So I also got a book of scripture that is in Hebrew that I am excited to use for research. So all in all, I got a pile of books for, I think the total, because the hardback books were $1, I spent $2. Okay, you ready for housewares, friends? Look. Oh. Oh, they're so cool. A little bird. They're so awesome. Alright, so I got these plate and bowl set. They are from Oh, I hope you can see this. They're from Red Wing Pottery. This is a little vegetable or like a little salad bowl, and then this is a serving platter. The pattern is called Capistrano, and it's named after the little bird that's on it. I just love 1950s Red Wing pottery. I do not have this set at all. I have another sort of coordinating set, but I may put these up on eBay. I might sell them. They're not worth a ton, but I think they're beautiful, and it's got to be better than ending up in the bottom of a dumpster. So I had to pick them up for $1. They're absolutely fantastic, and I love the pattern on them.